So chances are, if you're here like me, and your Facebook ads have really not been working so great lately. In fact, they haven't been working so great since iOS 14 came around. You've probably thought about, or you've already tried to move to another platform. And chances are, YouTube's been right at the top of your list. And I don't blame you. I have spent a lot of time testing it, working on it over the years before it got so hot. And now that it's here, it's so exciting to have so many people interested in it because I've spent so long testing the types of things that work on YouTube ads. And I want to tell you that there are just three easy steps. Like there are three easy, simple, but extremely important steps that you need to take to move your advertising over from Facebook ads to YouTube ads. Okay. And this will work for you no matter what, right? Like if you're a coach or a consultant, if you're an e-commerce store, if you're a, service-based business, whatever it may be, these three steps are crucial to your success on YouTube. So I'm going to share them with you in this brief video today. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to give you a free copy of my book. Okay, Producing Empathy. Okay, so let's just jump right into this, not waste any more time. The first thing that you need to know, and this is true of all advertising right now, to be honest with you, but is especially true on YouTube. Um, it is all about the creative. It is all about the creative. So you need to make sure that, first of all, you have what I call a centerpiece video. So the centerpiece video is a type of video that I actually built for YouTube right off the bat when I first started devising this video format, because it's absolutely like perfect for YouTube ads. Turns out it actually works everywhere else as well, with a few little slight tweaks. But you need to have this centerpiece video, which follows my 4 R's framework. I talked about this on stage at Social Media Marketing World this year, and I've used this and the hero system for so many years. The hero system, I wrote a book about the hero system called Producing Empathy. I was using it when I built the video program at New York Magazine. I was one of the founding video producers at Business Insider. I ran video at Men's Health, Women's Health, Bicycling, Runner's World, Prevention. I built 3 new lifestyle channels at Now This. I've done it all in social video, everything. And I've built it all. And once I came to entrepreneur land, I've been using these same systems to make millions of dollars across industries, truly across industries. And we are super prepared now for the YouTube ads revolution because it's all about creative, all about creative. And the 4 R's and the hero system are what it's all about. So that's essentially making a video, and you can do it with a phone like this, where you're just simply taking people through a hook which relates with them to the problem, riles up the emotional resonance of that problem, reveals your unique solution, and unique is important. USPs, and then release. Then you release the tension that you came up with in the rile stage. So I've made hundreds of videos like this. They perform so well. They're great for brand awareness, but they're even better for conversion. Like these things drive leads and sales, right? So you need to take people through this, like relate, problem statement right off the bat, right? Then you move into rile. So you rile up the emotions around it. Like it can't just be, I had this problem. It has to be, I had this problem and it made me feel frustrated, stressed, whatever it is. Reveal your unique solution. And then I found out about XYZ, and it has this, and this, right? And then release, which is where you release the tension from the rile phase. Like you're no longer stressed. You feel confident, comfortable, beautiful, like happy in your own shoes, like things like that. A couple of things with YouTube is you just need to make sure that you have some sort of kick out statement before the 30-second mark here, usually right here, where you're like, if you're not interested in XYZ result, feel free to skip this ad, because you don't pay for impressions that over the 30-second view mark, right? Like you're only going to pay for a view if they watch more than 30 seconds or if they click. Okay. You also want to make sure that you insert a little bit of education here. So if it's like an e-commerce product, I would do a bit of a demo here in this spot. If you're like a coach or a consultant or a course creator, you're going to want to do just a little bit of teaching here. Maybe something like you're seeing me do, like on a whiteboard or whatever, like just a little bit of teaching, just a tiny bit, not a ton, not a ton. You don't want to make these videos too long. I've made that mistake before. Trust me, it'll make your CPMs go through the roof if you make these videos too long, like 2.5 minutes to 3. I would say 3 is the max you want to go. You can, I mean, and listen, like it's gray area. I'm sure like 3.5 probably is okay or whatever, but this is just what I've seen. And you just want to make sure to educate there. And obviously you have a clear call to action, but you do know that. Number 2 is you want to, this is an interesting one, make a domain list. So one of the most powerful types of targeting right now, this is really like a competitor domain list, but not necessarily. That's not necessarily true. One of the most powerful ways to target right now are with these custom segments. And essentially what you're doing is you put the like the login page for a tool or software, for example, or a portal or something like that, that you know your target customers that you're going to make this video for in this Centerpiece creative are going to regularly, and you create that audience of them and serve it to them. Like talk about the perfect people at the perfect time. You know what I mean? That intense targeting through domains is incredibly powerful. So make a domain list and just think about it. So think about your core target customer and where they spend a lot of their time, and are there specific domains. So they could be like store URLs or whatever, but if you can get really granular, like about like logins they do to SaaS products or something like that, then you can really start to open things up. And number 3, this is advice that people do not often give you when it comes to YouTube ads, but man, it is like, this is a great piece of advice right here. This is such a great piece of advice. Approach your funnel. I'm just going to write funnel because it's long. Approach your funnel like a YouTube consumer. This is so important. This is one of the biggest mistakes that people make. So average session time on YouTube is 40 minutes. People are going to YouTube to learn and have fun and be entertained. And they're there to learn about their passions and be entertained about their favorite things, right? So they go there for their hobbies, things like that. Like so when they're spending that 40 minutes there, they're looking for content. So I would highly recommend taking a look at your funnel when you move it over. That direct response style might not work quite as well on YouTube ads, especially if you're in the info space. If you're selling an information product, and you're trying to get some, you're packaging it up, that direct response doesn't tend to work as well going straight to, on the next page, you expect them to like do the ultimate conversion. Taking them to obviously like a webinar, but taking them to some sort of educational type video, it kind of keeps that flow of what they expected to be doing, which is watching videos about what they enjoy and to better themselves and their passions and become entertained and all those types of things. So really look at your funnel, and like I mean this for e-commerce too. Is there a bigger, more interesting demo you can send somebody to instead of sending somebody just directly to a product page? It's worth thinking about. I mean, you have to test all of these things, and of course it depends on your price point. Or if you're in info, obviously sending people to training, right? Like webinars can work quite well on YouTube. If it's a service-based business, right? Like you could do like a case study. Sure, that's not bad if you frame the case study as education, but people just want to be educated. Like show off your expertise there. Okay, that's what's really, really important about this. So those 3 things are absolutely huge, and you have to do them. Now, listen, you have two choices right now. Okay, 2 choices. I get this. 2 choices. Number 1, you can just do this yourself. You can take these 3 things and just start doing them. It's awesome. Get to work. Or 2, you can get my help with it, right? And either way, I highly recommend that you schedule a blueprint call with me. And I'm not offering this forever. Okay, we're gonna get on a video blueprint call. We're gonna talk, and I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to move your ads from Facebook ads to YouTube ads. Okay. Like we're going to talk and have a powerful conversation about this stuff, right? That's custom to you. And there's three outcomes from this call, right? One, you could get uh, awesome information on the call and never intend to do anything with it and never do anything with it. Please don't schedule if that's the case. Number two, you get great information on this call and then you choose to do it yourself. Totally cool. Or three, you get great information on this call and you choose to get my help with it in the Ignite program, which is a group coaching program where you get my direct help every week and in the community. I'll help you write your scripts. I'll tell you what to say. I'll tell you how to say it. I'll tell you how to shoot it. I'll tell you how you can do it with just your phone. You know, this video, I'm shooting this video on my phone, even though it looks really good, right? I'll tell you, we'll take a look at your funnel. We'll dive in. We'll try to get these things converting. It's all about making it work for you, with me going to battle for you as your biggest defender and coach, moving through with this transition, which can be really difficult for people, especially since it's so creative focused. This is a program to make video ads that make money. So you're going to get, over the 90 days of the program, everything that you need to scale your business with video during that time, not just a YouTube ad, right? That's a big part of it. But we can start building YouTube retargeting videos and all these other pieces. There's also testing frameworks that you'll need as well, and all of these types of things with your it's a creative platform. It's all creative, right? So if you want to actually move forward here and actually start getting better CPAs, lower CPMs, better conversion rates, like that's what YouTube ads is all about, right? If you want to do that, I highly recommend that you schedule a video blueprint call. Okay. It's mattjohnstononline.com/blueprint. And you see it there on the screen. Just go there, fill out a few quick questions, and it'll send you to a schedule. You know, you can get some time on my calendar. You know, we'll just talk about your business and see see what kind of potential you have on YouTube, and if this makes a lot of sense. And whether we work together or not, I'm happy to get on the phone with you. Okay. What's important is that you get the value that you came for. I hope you got some value in this video as well. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. As always, the most valuable resource that we have is our time and our energy. And I'll talk to you soon.